Okay, if you are using ChatGPT like a slightly smarter search box, I need you to stop. Seriously, you are missing the best parts. I have used ChatGPT for hundreds of hours, and I have learned that the difference between getting a cute little answer and getting an insane amount of work done is knowing which features to use and when to use them. So I am giving you 15 tips that I genuinely think every ChatGPT user needs to know. Some of these will save you time. Some will help you get better results. And a few of them will completely change the way you think about ChatGPT, because it is not just one box where you type a question. It can browse, organize, publish, schedule, delegate, and even keep working toward a goal for a very long time. And please do not just watch this video, nod, and forget everything. Pick at least one tip and use it today. Deal? Let's go. Tip number 1 is browser use, and I cannot believe more people do not take advantage of this. ChatGPT can browse the internet on your behalf. That means you do not have to open 20 tabs, compare a bunch of pages, copy information, and then somehow organize all of it yourself. I gave it one prompt, asking it to research cameras, comparable to the camera I already use in my studio. I wanted the options, the prices, the ratings, the price difference compared with my current camera, and the other information I would need to make a decision. About 9 minutes later, it gave me this gorgeous Excel spreadsheet. Done. Organized, useful. And camera research is just one example. I have used browser control to help with refunds, negotiate with customer service, and go through email I did not need anymore. If a job is basically going around the internet, collect things, compare them, and bring me the answer, let the browser do the walking. Tip number 2, ChatGPT can also control your computer. This one is so useful when your files are a mess, and you know they are a mess, but you keep pretending you will organize them later. You can have it help organize files, look for bloat, clear out things you do not need, and help free up memory. I have used it many times just to clean things up. Is this the most glamorous use of AI? No. Do I care? Also no. If it saves me from digging through folders and wondering why my computer feels slow, I am thrilled. The important thing is that you are not limited to asking questions. You can give it actual work to do on the computer in front of you. Tip number 3 is voice mode inside ChatGPT Codex. And this is wild. You can talk to ChatGPT and use your voice to control and the agents and threads working for you. You click New Chat, hit the voice button, and start speaking. For example, I said, spin up a new thread and write a poem that is exactly 100 words long. It created a fresh thread, sent the request over, and generated the poem. I could see that it had been sent by Codex from another chat. Think about what that means. I do not have to sit there carefully typing every instruction into every thread. I can run multiple pieces of work by talking. I can keep giving directions, follow what is happening, and continue the conversation through voice. If you like working out loud, or you are just tired of typing, this is not a gimmick. Use it. Tip number 4, you can publish your work to the web with ChatGPT Sites. I took that poem and asked ChatGPT to publish it. It used the Sites feature, designed a page for the poem, and showed me what the finished website would look like. By default, it published the page privately. Then I could tell it to make the site public and get a URL I could send to anyone. And it is not only for poems. You can publish a spreadsheet, a PowerPoint, a website, a portfolio, basically whatever you need to share. Here is the part I really like. You can also give that URL to another agent. So one agent can publish something, another agent can open it, and the work can keep moving. That is ridiculously useful. Tip number 5 is simple, but it will save your sanity. Pin your important chats. If you are working on several projects at once, your sidebar gets crowded very quickly. Then a task finishes, falls way down the list, and suddenly you cannot remember where anything is. Right-click a chat and choose Pin Chat, or use the pin icon. That chat will stay in the pinned section at the top of the sidebar. I use pins for the conversations I am actively working on and anything I need to watch closely. That is it, nothing complicated. But please stop trusting yourself to remember where one important thread is inside a giant wall of chats. Pin it and move on with your life. Tip number 6 is model selection, and this is where new users get intimidated for absolutely no reason. You have different model choices, including GPT 5.6, Luna, Terra, and Sol, along with other versions. I mainly use Luna and Sol. Here is my very simple rule. Luna is for work I want done quickly and inexpensively. Sol is for my more complex tasks. If I am building a website, for example, I will generally use Sol for the difficult building part. Once the site exists, and I only want to change a font, switch a color, move some text, or reposition an image, Luna is capable enough for those smaller changes. Do not automatically throw the biggest model at every tiny task. Bigger is not automatically smarter for your situation. Sometimes, it is just more than you need. Tip number 7 goes with model choice. Select the right thinking effort. After choosing a model such as Sol, you can choose how much thinking it should apply. I usually work with medium, high, or extra high. I rarely use light, and I rarely use the maximum setting. Think of it like this. If the job is genuinely hard, give it more room to think. If the change is basic, do not make it sit there acting like it is solving the mysteries of the universe. Choosing the model and thinking effort together can reduce the time a task takes, improve the result, and help you avoid burning through your fixed weekly quota on work that did not need that much power in the first place. Tip number 8 is scheduled tasks, and I want everyone to pay attention because this is where ChatGPT starts doing work before you remember to ask. On the left side, there is a scheduled section. You can create tasks that run automatically on a schedule. I use daily tasks for stale file cleanup suggestions, production log reviews, and checks on whether a website is working properly. You can tell a scheduled task to run in a new chat every time, or keep using one existing chat. You can also place it inside a project, so related tasks stay grouped together. And because Luna is fast and inexpensive, I like using it for recurring daily jobs. A great example from ChatGPT itself is starting every workday with a summary of your calendar, unread email, and priorities. Anything you repeat should make you suspicious. Ask yourself, why am I still doing this manually? If ChatGPT can run it on a schedule, schedule it. Tip number 9 is plugins. Plugins give ChatGPT more abilities by connecting it to the products you already use. You can give it access to things such as Google Documents, PDFs, spreadsheets, Gitpod, Google Drive, Gmail, Calendar, Notion, Linear, and other software. The big idea is very easy. Plugins. If you want ChatGPT to work with a product, give it the plugin for that product. Then it does not have to guess how that software works. If you want it to check email, give it access to Gmail. If you want it to work with your files, connect the place where those files live. Go through the plugin list, search for the tools you already use, and connect the ones that actually matter to your work. Tip number 10 is skills. And skills are perfect for work you repeat, but not necessarily on a schedule. Maybe you have a process that needs the same long prompt every single time. You explain the steps, the format, what to research, and what the final result should look like. Stop rewriting that prompt. Turn the workflow into a skill. You can create your own skills, and you can also find skills other people have created for different use cases. To use one, type a / and choose it from the list. Let's say I needed to repeat that camera research every week. I could ask ChatGPT to create a skill from the camera research thread. It would save the workflow, and later I could call it again with a / command. If you catch yourself explaining the same process again and again, that is your sign. Make a skill. Tip number 11 is for the power users. That's our goal. The goal feature tells ChatGPT to keep working until it reaches a defined outcome. It is not running for a long time, just to look busy. It is working towards something specific. Your goal can be measurable. For example, keep going until my website is 50% faster than it is today. Or you can let the model judge the outcome, such as keep going until the website is as fast as you think it can be. After you type double-edged goal, you describe the goal and define the outcome. I have had agents run for days with this, so yes, it is powerful. And yes, you should be careful. You can add a limit, such as telling it not to run for more than 3 hours. Do not use this with a vague wish and hope for magic. Give it a real destination. Tip number 12 is not exciting until you run out. Watch your quota. ChatGPT gives you a weekly quota, and once you start using the product heavily, you need to know how much is left and when it resets. Click your name and then your usage percentage to see the remaining quota and reset date. In Settings, under Usage and Billing, you can see more information about your plan and current balance. You may also have banked resets. Those let you reset your quota back up when you have run out before the normal reset date. But banked resets expire. So check the usage limit reset area and look at the expiration date. Please do not discover a reset after it has expired. That would make me irrationally angry on your behalf. Tip number 13 is one of my favorites. A single thread can work with your other threads. Stop thinking of every chat as a sealed little box. Think of ChatGPT as one larger system. The threads mainly help you organize your work. You can ask one thread to find another thread, summarize it, answer questions about it, create a new thread, or delegate work to another thread and wait for the result. I asked which recent thread was about a poem. It found 2 of them. I asked it to link me to the right one, open that thread, and then sent a request to write a new 50-word poem there. The request showed that it came from another chat. If you lose a conversation or forget the conclusion, do not spend 20 minutes scrolling. Ask ChatGPT to find it. Tip number 14 is understanding where the work runs. Local is the obvious setup. ChatGPT is open on your computer, and the agent is working on that machine. Cloud is different. If you are coding, you can put the project in a cloud environment. Codecs can run and edit the code there on somebody else's server instead of doing everything on your home computer. The cloud is useful when you want to run more agents in parallel without slowing down your own computer as much. So the plain English choice is this. Local means the work happens here. Cloud means the work happens on a remote machine. Know which environment you are using and choose the one that fits the job. Tip number 15 is connections, and this is the feature that makes your desktop work available from another device. In Settings, open Connections and allow control of the computer running ChatGPT. When you add a connection, ChatGPT gives you a QR code. Scan it with your phone, open ChatGPT, and accept the connection. After that, you can use the remote tab on your phone to connect to your desktop computer. The threads on that computer become available from the phone, so you can continue working when you are away from your desk. I use this all the time. I can be out somewhere, open ChatGPT on my phone, connect back to my desktop, and continue with the work that was already there. Your project does not have to become trapped on the machine sitting in your office. Those are my 15 tips, and if even 3 of these were new to you, your whole ChatGPT workflow is about to get better. The biggest shift is to stop seeing ChatGPT as one conversation where you ask for an answer. Let it browse. Let it organize. Let it publish. Give repeated work a schedule. Give repeated processes a skill. Give long work a goal. And let your threads cooperate instead of treating every chat like it lives on its own planet. Now tell me which tip you are going to try first. And remember our deal. Do not just save this video and forget it exists. Pick one feature, open ChatGPT, and actually use it today. I will see you in the next one.